Apex Court also ordered the Central Bank of Nigeria to stop allocation to Rivers State until an appropriation law is duly enacted. The court also ruled that Martin Amewule and 26 others remain members of the Rivers State House of Assembly and that they should immediately resume their duties as lawmakers. According to the Apex Court, Governor Siminalayi Fubara's fear of impeachment is not a justified reason for the attack on the State Assembly. The Apex Court ruled that until the House of Assembly is duly constituted and the appropriation bill presented before the Amewule-led House of Assembly, all allocations due to Rivers State remain stopped.
Thank you so much. I welcome you to Politics Today. I'm your brother, Great. There are questions the Nigerian people want the Supreme Court to answer, as it has to do with the crisis in Rivers State. If the Supreme Court wants us to believe that the Amewule-led House of Assembly are the ones the governor should present the budget to, except that is done, the CBN should not release statutory allocation due to the government and people of Rivers State. The Supreme Court should answer key questions from the Nigerian people. You see, the Constitution remains supreme. It's just so sad if people highly exalted as judicial officers present themselves as men and women who are ignorant of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If a lawmaker defects from a party that actually he contested on the platform of that party and defect to another party, when his own party is not in crisis from national down the line, the Constitution is clear that that lawmaker have lost his seat. And this is exactly what happened in Rivers State. 27 lawmakers defected and lost their seats. The remaining 4 lawmakers, known to law, have to continue legislative duty. And in line with the provisions of the law, they elected their own speaker. And that speaker, in carrying out his constitutional duty, declared vacant the seat of the 27 defected lawmakers who moved from PDP to APC. The Nigerian people want the Supreme Court to explain. If the seat of a lawmaker is in line with the Constitution declared vacant, if the Speaker, in the exercise of his constitutional duty, declared the seat of a lawmaker vacant, Supreme Court should explain. Would the lawmaker whose seat have been declared vacant continue to carry out legislative duties? We have even seen in cases where a lawmaker will be suspended. That lawmaker will no longer attend plenary session, will not continue to carry out his legislative duties just as a result of suspension. Not to talk about declaring the seat vacant. Supreme Court of Nigeria, if a seat of a lawmaker is constitutionally declared vacant, are you saying the lawmaker whose seats have been declared vacant should continue to carry out his legislative duties? Where is it written in the Constitution of Nigeria? In which country have you seen this utter lawlessness and impunity which country have you seen judicial pronouncement used to terrorize the people, used to upset them, used to destroy, take them backward? In which country have you seen this type of judicial pronouncement? Lawmakers whose seats were constitutionally declared vacant, and the court process to consummate the whole exercise is in progress. The case is already in court. Are you now saying that they will continue with their legislative duties after their seats have been declared vacant? These are questions the Nigerian people want the Supreme Court to answer. Because the truth is known to all. If you say there is no evidence that they have defected, was that the subject matter brought before you? Was the case before you to determine whether or not they have defected? What evidence are you asking of? If a lawmaker contested election on the platform of PDP, but there is a proof that he was in court and swore an affidavit as APC member, a court document, valid court document, incontrovertible, you cannot deny it. The same lawmaker who contested the election on the platform of PDP, if there is a judicial document, a court paper, in which he presented himself as an APC member, Supreme Court of Nigeria, what evidence are you asking for to convince you that somebody had defected? There are questions the Nigerian people want you to answer. We have suffered enough in this country. Judiciary cannot continue to intimidate and harass the people, terrorize them, upset them, take them backward, discourage investors from coming into Nigeria, make a mockery of the nation. The judiciary should not be the shame of the nation. There are questions Nigerian people want the Supreme Court to answer. The Chief Judge of the Federation respond to this. If a lawmaker's seat is declared vacant, where is it written in the Constitution that after your seat has been declared vacant constitutionally, then you should go ahead and carry your legislative duties? Where is it written in the Constitution? If a lawmaker who contested the election on the platform of PDP appears before a court and swore an affidavit as an APC member, what evidence again do you need to prove defection? What evidence again do you need? What a tragedy. What a shame. The world laugh at us because of judicial officers whose loyalty to all intent and purpose is not to the law. Answer the questions. It is important because we are paid with taxpayers' money. You must be accountable to the people, to the Constitution. There must be rule of law. Things must be done in order. That's why Nigerian people want you to answer the question. We must move forward. The judiciary cannot destroy Nigeria. We will not sit back and allow it. That's why we are asking questions and we demand for an answer. It's our constitutional right to ask questions. It's our constitutional right to obtain an answer. You must be accountable. The people wait for your response. And let it be timely. Already you know the Nigerian people are so disappointed. What we are suffering today, the judiciary should be held responsible. the economic backwardness, everything, the poverty, the corruption, the election rigging, and all one not. The judiciary has to give account. Wait for the response of the judiciary. Let whosoever believes in truth and justice share this video. Subscribe to this channel. We must be part of the process that will enthrone order in our land. The situation we find ourselves, where Nigeria is happening to people every day, we may not know whose turn it will be tomorrow. Wake up, every Nigerian. Members of the human family, help the Nigerian people. And may we continue to pray for God to give us the grace to know the truth and to stand by the truth and defend the truth with everything available to us. Thank you so much for your time.